about this. All right, y'all, it's Monday night. I'm super hyped up right now. I'm so glad to be back for another episode of SideKick Power Hour. My name is Nakia. I'm here every week with my good friend and co-host, SideKick Productions Universe creator, Joshua R. Pangborn. Hey, Josh.
Hey, Nakia. I love the new hairstyle and beard.
Thank you. I took some polls over the weekend over at my Instagram, which is also at Nakia, by the way, and was asking people, should I shave it all off? Should I do a goatee? I don't think I quite got to dad stash yet, but I might have to bring the dad stash back.
I'm pretty sure this is my favorite look, though, for you, this length. I really think this just really suits you. So.
Well, thank you so much. I am getting it all cut off tomorrow by Taya Williams. Shout out to Taya. But anyway, it's Monday night, Josh. Tell us what we're in store for.
Well, it's time for another SideKick Power Hour. We're going to be watching Skeleton Crew Season 4, Episode 4. It Could Be a Wonderful Life, which is a fabulous episode, I have to say. We're also going to be talking a little bit about the SideKick universe, and we'll probably bring up the musical episode once or twice. So.
Oh, my goodness. Y'all, so a week from today, I'm going into the studio with Matt Parmenter, the guy who's been producing the musical episode alongside me at his studio, Ice Cream Factory, here in Austin. And I'm recording some very special music that's going to be released during season 5. I'm so excited about it. I cannot wait to share stuff with you. But we'll be ramping up some information to share with you. We'll of course premiere it right here at the SideKick Power Hour. Josh, we need to get our friends in here, and we need to remind folks real quick that we do this all because we love to create, and we could really use your support. If you love what you see and you're enjoying the output from SideKick Productions and you want to help us, you can do that by making a donation right there, SideKick Productions, on the Venmo or Cash App or PayPal. It would be such an honor to know that you're out there and that you care enough, but not just care enough, but you have a little extra and you really care enough to share. That would be really awesome. Thank you so much. So that being said, let's get them in here. We'll start with the one and only Ashley, Monique, Menard.
I love Josh so much.
I love you both so much. So there's a lot of love in this virtual room.
Well, there's a lot of love as well is over at fyourfears.com. And tell us what's going on this week with F Your Fears.
This week, oh my God, we got Nikki Woodard's on the show, and you guys, we flash back in time. She started talking about stuff that was so old. I was like, girl, how old are you? We started talking about the original socialites back in the 1920s. She's got this podcast called As the Money Burns, and it's about socialites of just like that time. And she started talking. I'm like, what are you talking about? But I'm fascinated.
Well, and don't
such a fun episode. I had a great time.
Well, don't forget you can see that at fyourfears.com, and then you can also see Ashley's other creation, The Art of Blowing It. I just go into The Art of Blowing It, theseries.com, and watch it, stream it. Season 1 is out. We all worked on it. We love it, and we love you, and we hope you love it as well. Let's bring in another one of our dear friends from the SideKick universe, the one and only Stuart Kiczek.
Yeah,
there he is. Hey, Stu.
Hello.
What is the tea?
I can just jump in and add some love to this whole, bowl of love pudding.
Oh, we absolutely love pudding and love.
I do love chocolate pudding. So
I have chocolate pudding. I'm having enough for dessert.
I am jealous.
Focus.
I could bring one to your house. You won't let me in, but I could bring it.
Oh man, Stu, that's right, Stu. Welcome back. Now, Josh, do we have any SideKick universe news?
We do have a little bit of news. Let me see if I can bring it up. Obviously, we're a little bit. It's still early in the year for a lot of festivals and all. Not many are going out and doing things, but and COVID also slowed us down from promoting a lot of our stuff that we've got coming out. But we did manage to get a very exciting Wasted on the Young Festival. We were an official selection at the Reels International Film Festival in India. So this is
In
a
India?
yes, in India. So they like our little horror film there.
Well, duh.
This is a cute little festival film that Ashley is in.
I'm in
She's in it. She
Josh
plays.
is in it too.
I have a small part. Yes.
Yeah.
And then Nakia does an amazing score for it. It's a really, really fun little short horror film that you can watch on SideKick Productions' YouTube channel.
Christian was the cinematographer.
Christian was a cinematographer.
Gerard from Skeleton.
Christian's in here. Shout out to Christian.
Exactly. And Mark Eugene Garcia, of course, is the incredible star of the show, and he does an amazing job. And Paul does some really great makeup effects. So it's just a really fun little 8-minute film that we did for a festival that is getting a lot of other festival love at other festivals. So join the Love Fest.
And don't forget about the amazing performance from Andrew as the dead body. I mean, you know, he was fantastic. So
that's not him as the dead body. Just for
no.
You'll see that. You'll see that coming up. That's actually a spoiler later. Now, Anglicus, of course, has a lot of scenes. Almost every scene in this episode this week, Stuart. What's that like for you?
It's everything I ever wanted.
Well, I mean, you know, shooting it wise, what was it like? Was it harder for you to take all of that in and get all of that done? Did it put any additional pressure on you?
Of course it did. It was one of those like, hey, Josh, I want more stuff. And then he gave me more stuff. And I was like, oh, now I'm a little anxious, you know. But it was a good opportunity. And he wrote it so well. And it all worked and came together. And at first, it was kind of a far-fetched concept for me. And once I got my head around it, it all, you know, came together splendidly.
Talk about this.
Well,
I love you, Stuart.
I love you too.
It's a real love tonight. And
speaking of love, I got to work with Barbara. Like,
oh yeah,
everybody on the show is like, Josh is the only one who gets to, you know, act opposite Barbara. And for once, you know, I got to hop in there and choose some scenery with her. And I don't know, that was always fun.
Oh, well, we can't wait to watch it. In fact, we don't have to. It's going to happen right now. And then we'll come back somewhere in the middle and we'll be talking about the episode as we're watching it. But we'll also be talking about this week's question, which is, what's your favorite comfort show that helps you cope with loss? What's your comfort show?
WandaVision.
Cope. Oh, God. I mean, we'll get to it. We'll get to it.
Right.
That's
spoilers. I know, spoilers.
Stuart already gave it away.
Spoilers.
Here we go. This is episode 4 of season 4.
It's not a spoiler, it's a sample.
And this is Skeleton Crew. This originally aired back in
2018.
2018. Yeah.
22 years
here
ago.
We go.
Take it away.
I
haven't seen this in forever.
I didn't want to talk about this.
He hasn't accepted yet.
God, she's so cute.
I know Jay, right?
No, I ain't talking about Jay. I'm talking about I used you.
Oh, I don't know how to take a compliment.
Well, just
That's
take
tank top, by the way.
I'll take it and like it. Take it and like it, you stupid bitch.
Sounds like
your words, not mine, but I could get into that if you want me to.
Hunter, this isn't something you can just pretend isn't happening.
Well, I told you I didn't want to talk about this.
22 years ago, you bet, Sean.
Jeez, you guys keep it down?
It does feel that
Goodness,
long
you're
ago.
naked. He's naked.
Yeah, he does that. Look, Angie, I know you're just trying to help, but I think we're way past spiritual guidance here. I can't be the only one sick of this will they, won't they dance that we've been doing for so long now.
Hunter, just
good.
Don't cut him out of your life, okay?
Sometimes the only way to end the dance is to burn the dance hall to the ground with him in it.
That's what Carrie said.
You know what? Let's change subjects. Are you going to Gerard's barbecue on Saturday? Excited about it? Because I know I'm not.
Hey, I know you're about to go to the zoo with your father and your son, but I was wondering if we could knock out one more chapter before you go.
He's not my son. Go make sure the tablet's charged. I don't want the battery dying before you get to the end like it did last night.
Yes, sir.
Priorities.
Thanks for the chat, Angie.
I guess I'll finish my coffee
And that's
alone.
Stuart, you drink more than anyone I've ever worked with. Out of cups.
See, it happens so often. Joshua wrote it into the show.
I've never worked with someone who drinks more out of cups.
I know.
Here we go. Here we go.
Ashley,
Wait,
I need to hear your laughter
what?
going into this
Huh?
scene.
What?
Maybe that's why I fail so much.
You have that much hair on the inside of your arm?
Maybe the world would be better off without me.
What are you doing?
Reese, I
That's
was
how I
just,
feel every time I see
contemplating, stuff, things, adult things.
And you don't think I know what it means when an adult puts a razor blade to their wrist?
No, it was a tricksy thought at best, a momentary lapse. You know.
If you're gonna do this, you might as well do it right. This stuff is so much better at removing body hair.
Where was that box?
On the center.
Conveniently placed.
I get
Next to
it.
the razor?
You really
Yep.
don't want to remove your body hair, right? You would miss your body hair. I would miss it so much. And there's a lot of people who love and depend on your body hair who would miss it if it was gone.
Drake.
So-
Drake depends on your body hair.
Let's take away the depilatory products, and pretend this little tricksy thought never happened. Okay?
It was a momentary lapse in judgment. Nothing.
The best part is he closes the
It
curtain
just goes
back.
back. Yep. Like,
You know, Reese.
Oh,
Hey there. I was just looking for the bathroom.
You're in it.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Hey, Reese, let's go tell Hunter we're ready to go to the zoo.
yeah, I love the zoo. It's so great.
It's so weird that they can't find places to have sex in a one-bedroom apartment.
look, you get creative.
I'm not sure I care to know all the details there.
I love the music from this episode.
Oh, I love the music.
That's just well, that's a concussion.
Ow! Oh, don't be a baby. It's only a head wound.
Who is that?
She's neat.
Who are you?
Oh, it's been a long time coming, Father, but it is so nice to finally meet you. My name is Carla.
People are strange.
And she gets a new
When we
costume.
are strangers.
So
I love this photo.
Oh no, sweetie, not even a little bit. See, I'm not really here, but then neither are you.
I'm
Hi,
not sure I
Jason.
understand.
You're dreaming, Father. More like hallucinating from a comatose state. And you've conjured me up to...
I do love this
guide
shot so
you
much.
through this
Beautiful. It's one of the best ones of the season.
Well, I mean, I guess that makes sense. You've always been so helpful with Anthony.
And this is how I learned how to do audio
I'm gonna think of it more often than not.
sound reduction, noise reduction.
Like, why in the world would I conjure you up as my guide?
Well, it looks
Is
like
Yonkers
you're more
noisy
lost
in the
than
middle?
you thought possible, Father.
Well,
This
I
was
have what's
really noisy.
Yes, until you wake up. And then you'll just have your own thoughts. Your own dark, suicidal thoughts.
That was a fleeting thought at best. I would never actually do it.
Of course not.
Of course not.
And yet, you still think your friends would be better off without you around. Oh, you can walk away from me all you want, Father, but I can see your thoughts.
That
Hell,
glare in her
I
eye
am your
gives me
thoughts. And before you wake up, perhaps we should have a spot of fun. Father darling, Daddy dearest, delicious.
What are we doing here at Money Shots?
Oh, Father.
No, that's actually
you
the
can
cemetery
travel as
apartment that I was
far
living at.
fast as you.
Okay, wait, I have to stop this for a second. This is the first time Money Shots has ever had background music.
can think it.
Thank you. Okay, but
And it's also the
why
first
would I
time
bring
it sounds like they're in a bar.
What's up, boss?
Hey, people. Hey,
Same old.
Dennis!
He can't hear you, Father.
Money shots.
We
where
are
we don't have
only
ice.
here
Observe 4 p.m. on a Tuesday is rocking.
You seem to think the world would be better off without you. Let's take a look at what that world would be like.
Oh, thanks, Ryan. Long
I want
time.
to invite you over on Saturday. Me and the hubby are having a
Oh, man.
barbecue, and I know how you and Chaz love a good pile of meat.
Hell yeah, we do. As long as it's in the afternoon. Can't be late to the bar. I got responsibilities.
Gerard has a husband, and Dennis is responsible.
Well, I'm glad. Good for him finding himself a man.
Now, I'm sure you are. His hopelessly pining for you was tiresome to us all.
Where's Chaz anyway?
He's gonna swing by after school lets out.
Don't tell him, but the barbecue is a surprise party for him. I want to celebrate him winning Teacher of the Year again.
No shit. That's so sweet of you guys.
This is before I learned how to mix well enough to make it sound like
You're
the
telling
music
me
coming
without
from
me around,
the
Chaz
room.
is a teacher?
That happens a little bit later in the season.
You really know better than
We
me.
didn't just jump right into 7.1
Maybe
sound mix.
maybe I'm holding it back. Maybe I just made things too easy for him. What do you think?
Yes, sounds like that could be it.
Man, can you believe we used to hang out with her?
Yep. And now she's performing on the Grammys.
What?
One night, knows the producer
All
now.
because Father
Women
Anglicus
have
was
all
not
the
in your
love.
life.
Incredible. Because I wasn't on the stage hogging up the spotlight, she finally got seen. I've been holding her back.
If that's what you think, Daddy is.
It's not Daddy, Carla. It's Father. It's angry. You know what? Maybe we could just move on.
Look here, Chaz. There is no way that my daughter did what she said she did.
Miss
I spent the
Jazz.
last
this
year
day.
traveling the world adopting
long
disadvantaged children.
It's a long day.
Granted, they were only
Of
disadvantaged
you guys
because
getting
they
in and
weren't
out of
my
that chair.
children to begin with, not
Good
because
day,
of their
though.
countries of origin. But there is no way that I would tolerate one bit any of my 12 children of the rainbow doing what you say my little Paola did.
Wait,
Paola.
was a mother?
Apparently. She hasn't killed any of these children, it seems.
Prove it, Chaz. Show me the footage. Don't pretend like you don't videotape your classroom day in and day out. I've seen the internet. I know what you teachers do.
Chance just needs
This
more
isn't
elaborate
right. She's
costumes
bullying
this
that poor
time,
man.
isn't
And another thing, we need to discuss little Franz's grade.
Veronica, stop talking.
I don't think you
irony
understand.
This
of
isn't
that
a
line.
classroom. You can't just come in here and bulldoze me and expect me to be leaning on your daughter or to change your son's grade. The only way they're going to learn anything is if they face their consequences.
I will not be spoken to in such a manner. My children
They're
are
feel
wonderful
very
children,
zen right now.
and I
Just say that
love
much.
them, like any gunkle should. But they did what they did, Veronica, and they need to learn that they can't just rely on their mother to fix all their problems. And you need to learn that we're not all just puppets in your little playpen. And if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go to money shots. I've got some papers to grade, and I'd rather do it around some drunk gay men. And yes, that is my life.
Hats off to you.
I can't believe how forward he was. That's not the child.
I know. I've got the weirdest boner right now.
Take a look at this.
I love the music for this. I forgot about this. This was so much fun to time. It took me about 400 passes to get this timed out right.
Mr. Gray? Carla, where are you?
That is the last of him.
You're not making me eat another bite of your dead husband, are you?
Oh, there truly was too much of him for me to consume on my own. And besides, we have to keep your strength up for
He
later
had it
tonight.
coming.
I have to give
Your husband is delicious.
credit to Brian Fuller.
He really is. I love him so
amazing.
much. But I am grateful he did what he did. I could not handle watching him wither away and die.
It's coming. It's coming.
More men should do what he did.
We're leading up to
Truly
season
is
5.
a
right
role
here.
model for everyone. Now, finish your stew and meet
Finish your
me
stew.
in the bedroom. We have to make sure you burn off those calories.
And then we can go shopping?
Tomorrow, Raoul, tomorrow. Tonight it's just you, me, and the last bit of energy my dead husband can provide us.
Man.
This girl.
I was spoiled by this episode.
Thanks, Mike.
Oh, there you are, Father. Looks like someone.
I forgot. There's like music in every.
He was eating his husband.
He was. He and that sexy little boy toy.
How could he?
What did you expect? You weren't there to convince Howard not to kill himself, so Howard killed himself.
Yes, but I figured they were trying to squeeze out every last minute that they could together. Hamilton actually seems like he's happy that he's gone.
Father, people move on. That is the healthy way to deal with loss. Something these two.
I love you, Kelvin.
Oh, how sweet.
Yes.
They're a couple again.
Oh, this scene.
Is that Josh?
Are you gonna learn how to knock, Carla?
Can't tell, my hair's too
Carla?
short there.
Oh, that is a
She
job.
really does pick the worst times to pop up.
Well, then I guess that means you and she have a lot in common.
Anthony.
Did you just call it penis, girl?
I'm well aware.
Are you gonna learn how to introduce me to your friend, Carla?
Friend? There are multiples? When is one of them going to start paying rent?
Anthony, this is Anglicus. He used to be a priest.
So who is it?
I mean, I wouldn't worry about it. It's some sort of ex-priest.
Oh, sounds like a real fun guy to have around.
How can he see me?
Will you figure it out, Father? He could be some undigested bit of beef or a blot of mustard.
That's my Dickens.
Seems really flustered.
Well, can you just leave us
Mustard.
alone? Carla, can I have some privacy with my husband, please?
Anthony.
And
don't
bring
you
me
recognize
custard.
Anthony, it's me. It's Anglicus. I'm your roommate. You're my best friend.
I'm sorry, I don't know who you are. I mean,
Girl, I don't know
are you one of
you.
my former patients, too?
You can't have it both ways, Father. You weren't in Anthony's life, so there's no way he should know who you are.
So, what's going on?
Paranormal problems, apparently.
Yeah, well, why don't you
Paranormal
get
Problems.
If only there
New
was
show by
something we could
Stuart.
solve.
Yes, sir.
Carla's spinoff is Paranormal Problems.
I like it.
Oh, Kelvin, you're on fire.
No, don't mind us.
Dickens out of people.
Wait, how did they just change rooms?
It's a dream sequence.
But where's Drake?
Under the blankets.
Was he not available that day?
Run out on a girl that way.
Actually, he
Very.
wasn't.
This is Drake's studio.
No, this place has seen better days.
Drake?
Oh, that is not a pretty picture.
He's an artist. Where's all his paintings and sketches?
Maybe without you around, he's a performance artist. This is the kind of thing they do. Garbage.
Drink and look at spectrum boxes.
That's it.
No, come to think of it, he doesn't look very good.
I know. Isn't it fantastic?
Well, that is an unexpected response.
Everyone you've shown me in this world.
That you are completely imagining.
Yep.
Everyone you've shown me has their lives together, except for Drake. That means he needs me. He needs me in his life.
I think he's choking on his vomit.
And it's the most beautiful sound that I've ever heard.
Oh, Father, I think you
Let's
have
get weird.
learned everything you need to know. Here, have a drink on me.
How many times did you do that take?
What am I doing on the floor?
I don't know. Why don't you tell me?
I just had The strangest dream.
I bet from the look of that egg on your head. Whoa, I don't think you should be walking.
Hunter, I have somewhere I have to be. I'll explain later, okay? All right.
So good.
I love you, Stuart.
Me too.
Hold your horses. I'm
Oh
coming.
god.
Oh my god, you guys.
Angie,
Hey now.
what are you doing here?
I just brought you a ladder.
That's a good point. It had just been a while since I saw you, so I thought I'd just stop by.
Oh.
Come in.
I left my trick bag over here.
And you'll never guess what Hamilton Gray did.
Who?
You remember, the guy that was going to eat his husband after he killed himself? I guess Howard decided to do himself in without me around. Oops. You know, I shouldn't have said that. That was completely unprofessional of me. You know, I think I got your coffee by mistake. I'm feeling a little bit loopy.
No, I refuse.
Put in this.
Yeah. Milk. I'm drinking tea. I think you're a little dizzy from that head wound you suffered.
Tea?
And that's the tea.
Good influence on you then.
Synergy.
You know, actually, that's why I wanted to come over.
But the
I've been
tea
meaning
that
to
he's
talk to you about something
drinking
since-
is
I'm glad you came over. I have something I want to give you.
peyote.
Oh, it's a special
Ayahuasca
gift.
tea.
It's lovely.
You didn't even
Well,
open
it's just
it.
wrapping paper, Angie. You gotta unwrap it. It's your
That's
pen.
the first gift Angie's ever
I
gotten.
want you to have it. So you don't forget me.
Oh,
I can never forget you.
Cue
Yeah,
the
I know.
song. Don't you
I
forget
just,
about me. That would be a Drake song.
I need to make a change. After that stupid memorial service,
changes.
I realized I came home alone.
I should have come with you.
No,
This is such a lovely scene. I
I'm glad you
love
didn't.
Hunter
You could have returned my
and
phone call,
Stuart.
though. Yeah, I got so drunk that night. For some reason, I decided to take a bath, and I woke up choking because I fell asleep with the water running. That's when I decided I needed to make a change. But if I didn't, I'd probably just end up killing myself, and I don't want to do that. It's not so I'm famous.
I mean, you decided to do that on your own?
Yeah. I'll make the first step to change. Who else is going to be there to help me?
That's sensible. You know, I hate to do this, Drake, but look at the time. I have to go.
You haven't even opened up your painting yet.
Oh, I will. I'll open it after you've completed your time in rehab. Not until then. Okay?
Why are you making him wait that long to see the picture?
Okay.
That's messed up. I want to see you see the joy.
It was so easy to write this sequel when I thought she was dead, but now I'm just staring at a blank page.
But think of the potential on that blank page.
Yeah, the potential to fail.
Oh, knock it off, Anthony.
Well, someone's feisty today.
I need to speak with Carla.
Oh, bother. I'm simply not in the mindset to deal with a guest as agitated as he seems to be. Tell him I'm not here.
I don't know what to tell you. She's not here.
I need to speak with Carla right now.
And I told you that she's not here. You can't just make her come and go. She comes and goes as she pleases.
I need to speak with Carla right now.
And I told you that that's not going to happen. So why don't you just settle down and tell me what's got this bug up your butt?
Forget it.
We actually do deal with living situations in season 5, so.
He's lost, like we all
Screw all
Spoiler.
you guys. I'm going to my room.
He's just as used to having someone around who can help him find his way. Maybe he needs someone like me.
No, one of you in the world is enough.
Do you want to go after him?
No. I mean, there's no point when he's this upset. He just needs his own space.
Well, in the meantime, you want to show me what you're wearing under that shirt?
I'm wearing tits.
That's my bra.
It
You
is.
brought this on yourself.
Looks better on you than it did on me.
I mean, yeah.
And then I woke up. I don't know. You sound so confused. I am. Nothing changes with
Like,
you.
Angie, run away. He's back.
He's
Stay
so
away from
creepy.
him. Terrible.
He's so creepy in the best way.
Oh, come on, Angie. You've always been able to see the right path for everyone around you but yourself.
Come with me. Join us. Drink the
Maybe
Kool-Aid. We've all got
still am
matching
that stupid boy
sneakers.
you met in 5th
Join
grade.
us.
Join us.
You know what I remember most about that little boy? His heart.
Go sit at the market table.
I'm
I'm
serious.
gonna sit at the market
There I
table.
was, all alone the
I
first day of
saw
school,
that.
with no one to eat lunch with. But you weren't having that. You marched over and insisted I join you and your friends. And then when you realized there weren't any extra seats, you insisted I take yours, and you went to sit alone. You remember that? It was just lunch for you, Angie. But it was life-changing for me. All right.
Sounds like a
Maybe
clinger.
We could talk about your church?
Maybe. We'll be right back after this message.
Don't be afraid.
Detective Mark Bessem.
You can call me Derek, Inspector.
Help me. These are murder cases, and you want to run around and talk about fairy tales and princesses. You can educate the world on the great beyond. Instead, you pretend it doesn't exist.
There aren't any monsters, Mark. They're only people. And they're the ones you need to catch. How do you rise above your hunger?
I'm totally surprised he hasn't eaten you yet. Shouldn't get too personal. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the ship sailed on that one.
Oh, yes, the adventures of a demonologist. Keep the candle burning at both ends.
Man, I'm having such a good time tonight, Josh. The first half of this episode is so rad, but because it's it's all music, all sound design. I'm reliving it again, but then to immediately see this trailer for Demon Doctor and remember, like, oh shit, we made that too. Like, that is so cool. What's going on with Demon Doctor?
Well, very exciting news about Demon Doctor is we are going to be jumping into virtual rehearsals on Wednesday. So we're going to be starting production on Demon Doctor Season 2 before you know it. I am very, very, very excited to bring back Genevieve and Barth and Giacomo and Detective Mark Bessem, and Derek will be there too. Yeah, I think it's going to be some really awesome stuff for us all to see.
We get to come back?
Yeah. You don't know this yet. But yeah, Genevieve's coming back. So
cool.
High five.
Well, everybody, don't forget you can go over to demondoctor.com to stream all of season 1 plus the quarantined episode plus the Christmas episode. You got to go check them out over at demondoctor.com. Now, Stuart, what was it like working with Barbara on so many scenes? I know that Josh usually is the only one. Did it? This particular episode, I know we talked a little bit about it before, but talk a little bit more just about Barbara and her skills.
She gives you full realness every time. She's one of those people you work with, and she doesn't hold back. And I don't know, it's fun. It's you get really into the moment with her, and you can look her right in the eye, and she doesn't back down, and it's always intense and funny, and everything on the emotional spectrum. So
that's great. And then we see Polly in Angie's dream. Ashley, was that a real concert?
It was. I had a concert at Highline Ballroom. So
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
we used the footage. Josh came and he watched and he filmed.
And I listened too.
And he listened and he loved, and it was beautiful. And then they closed.
She sang songs.
I sang all of the songs.
I think she sang some Adele.
Do you
I
like
did
Adele?
do Adele. I did Amy Winehouse, Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga.
I love Adelaide.
It's definitely, you know, an episode where we're really kind of focusing on a character, but it's also helping to move the story along. And speaking of moving along, we are looking forward to season 5, Caden Wilson, and we are looking forward to finishing this episode. So let's pull it back up.
Let's do it. Ooh, look at that. He's giving.
Mhm.
She mad. Tear through those pages. He was turning them so.
We're muted.
I'm sure.
My father and I didn't have the best relationship, but when he saw me fixing cars, I guess it just brought us closer.
Same energy.
He couldn't believe the things I could do with a lug nut.
I'm not even sure I even know what a lug nut is.
I still don't know.
When he retired, he gave the shop to me, and not criticizing dear old
Back
dad,
then?
but I've taken
Oh,
his
I thought he
little
said
shop
shot.
and grown it to the point where I've opened 2 more. Dad, he was great with cars, but he was no good with the customers, and that's what it takes to make a business really work. Fortunately, people love me. I'm a natural people person.
That's a very useful natural talent to have. And explains why Dennis likes spending so much time with you.
Yeah. He's a-
Somebody's boiling over there.
I have a lot of fun hanging out with him.
Tensions rise.
Frick this!
I hope he's okay.
Oh, don't worry about Chaz. He's always doing that.
I've never seen him storm out of a room like that before.
Really? He does it all the time when I'm around.
Oh, gee.
So sorry for the wait. I was on the bowl. I was going to come up with a convincing excuse, but I just didn't want to put in the effort.
Don't worry about it. We have plenty of time before the movie. And proper colon cleansing is something more people could benefit
Why did he just
from.
smell
That's
his
right.
hand?
Ready to go, Father?
I'll go get Chas.
Oh, don't worry about him. He's locked in his room for the night.
I'll make such
Looks like
exciting
it's just
choices.
The 3 of us.
Oh, Chas is a
Three
good
of
I don't
us.
want to be a third wheel to your guys' date.
Oh, Will. Don't be silly, Father.
Yeah, this isn't a date. And even if it were, we wouldn't
He
mind a
didn't buy
third
me
wheel.
candy before.
We love tricycles.
So,
Angie is the ultimate flirt.
Oh, I love
Of
this
course, Father.
how are you doing?
By the way, the color on this is fantastic. Great job.
Why don't you come out to Money Shots tonight? I think it'll be really good for you to get out of the house. Are you getting out of the house much?
Have you ever seen a plant wither in the sun, Father?
You ever seen a grown man
No,
cry?
I
at
can't
circus?
say that I have.
My mother kept a little plant room in our home, so I got to see it a lot. Mother wasn't gifted with a green thumb, you see. It's
She
horrific.
rolled that marijuana.
They lose their color, becoming this sickening brown, and what were once full blooming leaves shrink up, curling into themselves. Then it can't stand up straight anymore.
Beautiful rosebud.
It collapses,
Too big. Can't move.
forms, as the last bit of life just ebb away, until there's nothing left but a husk, empty. And you're left all alone with that husk, and you don't know what to do with it. So you just stare at it for hours,
Damn.
hoping you can just will it back to life. But you know you're just being a stupid old man.
Wow.
But still, you just sit there, staring.
This stopped being about plants, didn't it?
You stopped Howard from killing himself. Then we both had to suffer for that decision. The only difference is, his suffering got to end.
I help you with something?
I understand you've been asking for me.
Yes, I have. Thank you for coming.
Well, I had nothing else to do. I mean, Anthony's been such a total bore going on and on about this book that he's been writing. As if anyone cares.
I'm sure a lot of people care. I care.
Of course you do. But what I care about, Father, is that you want from me.
If that really is your name.
But I'm here now, so have at it then.
Father.
I had a vision, and in it you were my guide.
This was tough. I had to pretend I was playing Anthony pretending to be possessed by Carla. It was.
It was Agatha all along.
Agatha all along.
You pull your face. It's me.
Show me a world without me in it.
It was
Everyone's a lot
Carla
happier.
all along.
It was Piper
That
all
doesn't sound like any world
along.
that I know of, sweetie. I mean, these people can't get out of their own way half the time without you there to point the direction for them.
What about Drake? He doesn't need me. He's going to rehab all on his own. And Mr. Great, did I really do either of them any favors by stopping one from killing himself and the other one from eating him?
At the very least, think of the
Break
cleanup
it down
that you
that way.
spent them.
I suppose there's that. But it doesn't change the way I feel.
How do you feel?
Well, it's just as well that you're leaving. I had had enough anyway.
Thank you for trying, Anthony.
Aww. You guys are so cute.
So cute.
Good night, Anthony.
I'm not surprised. He saw right through your pale attempt.
It looks like you're wearing a kilt. I love it.
Well, I'm sorry, but not everyone can be as cold and unfeeling as you.
Oh, don't fool yourself, little puppet. Look at what you're hiding from Ernie, and you call me unfeeling.
Yep. That's how the show ends.
Mama Bear,
I don't want to talk about my penis.
then what's there to talk about? No, I don't want to talk about your penis either. I just need some advice.
Jeez, kid. I'm the last person you should ask for advice.
See? I told you guys coming out to New Jersey wouldn't be so bad.
We had to rehearse that like 20
New Jersey
times.
does not smell.
Hey, going out to New Jersey is always bad.
When's the last time you cleaned this thing?
You're supposed to clean them?
Aw, too bad you don't have your own slave. He probably would have thought of this for you.
Remind me to ask Hunter if he'd ever consider loaning you out.
Gerard doesn't need to retain my services sexually in order to use me as a slave, Chaz. Being a good slave is more than just sex. It's about the mundane. Otherwise, it's just a game, not a calling.
In that case, how are you with cleaning grout?
I don't understand. You've never had a boyfriend?
Nope.
Why?
Nope.
Well, why would I? I don't need to be in a relationship to have sex.
I'm just surprised. That's all.
Oh, yeah? How many have you had?
I've had exactly 3 relationships. The first one lasted for 4 years throughout high school, and the second, 15 years. And the third
How
lasted
old
for
are you? He's 47.
Incredible, I know. But they were each so special, and we were totally devoted to each other. Until we weren't.
Sure, incredible. That's what I was going to say. If incredible also meant horrible, way too long and stifling.
Yeah.
Come on, Angie. You have to smile. You think you were the one with impotence.
I'm sorry, Hunter. I think I'm bringing everybody down. Maybe I should leave.
Don't be silly.
Just
It's
my
party.
stunned
You
hot
should
dog.
enjoy yourself.
No, Hunter. I think I'm gonna go.
Father, go. No.
Oh, go.
I'm sorry, Jordan. I have
Jeez, he sure is a lot of fun these days, huh?
I can't believe he left. I only threw this stupid Gerardicue because I thought he could use a party to make him smile.
Gerardicue.
Angie's just having a crisis of the
That's all
Hashtag
Christian.
Gerardicue.
God, Christian is so cute.
Totes.
Why he gotta be so
Feels good to be
cute?
home. Right, Father?
Gerardicue.
Money shots.
Oh my god, drunk
This
Angie is
place.
the best.
Oh, that's from the trailer.
That was one of the hardest shots
700
too.
times.
Yep.
17 takes.
That high five.
The second the camera was on, they just like.
Can't believe you dragged him in to see that detective.
I didn't drag him anywhere. He wanted to interview Anthony.
I
and
just
he had
dragged
no way
him
of
through the
refusing.
dirt.
How was I supposed to know he was planning to arrest him?
Father Snuggles, I'm so worried about Anthony. Don't we? There's absolutely nothing we can do.
What do you mean? We can't just let him rot in prison.
He's not in prison. He's in a psychiatric facility for evaluation.
No!
Apparently, Carla came out during the interrogation, and that was enough for the detective to detain him. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh.
You will get him out of whatever hellhole you have stuck
I was
him
so
into,
annoying on
and you
set
will
that
do
day.
it now,
Everybody
or
can attest
so
to
help
it.
me, I will have you drawn and quartered to within an inch of your life, officer.
First of all, you can't threaten a cop. That's illegal and you could go to jail.
And you're 3 feet shorter than me.
Try.
No, she wouldn't. But there's gotta be something you can do, Ernie.
I'm trying.
Well, try harder. Get your thumb out of your ass and march out of here and fix this problem.
Maybe
If I
he
had a
likes
thumb up my ass, I would have a smile on my face. Tell me, do I have a smile on my face?
There's gotta be something we can do, Father Snuggles.
Ernie's trying.
Well, I'm sure he is trying, but there's got to be something that we can do.
Yeah, sure. There's a lot we could do. Like, we can go to the bathroom. That's what I'm gonna do.
He plays such a great drunk. Oh yeah, these guys.
Those are two lovely people from the UK who are visiting.
Oh.
Now immortalized on the screen forever.
You should just be there.
Anglicus? Are you okay?
I'm drunk, and I'm sad, and I'm really drunk.
It's gonna be okay, Anglicus. Don't be sad. I'm sure your friend will be discharged from the mental hospital soon. He can't be a murderer. I mean, he can't, right?
You know, maybe it's not always about Anthony, okay? Maybe I'm sad about me, okay?
It's gonna be okay.
No, it's not.
I think we should get you some water.
No.
Anglicus!
Whoa.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh my god, I'm sorry. So, how's the food?
Oh, well, that's delicious. It's 4 stars.
Oh, well, at least there's that.
Same.
Oh, you,
This, I think Josh looks so good in
And
this.
look, Piper's here with me. What are the odds?
So cute.
Hi, Angelica.
In mental
Eyes
hospital.
perfect.
Look, Piper, you're looking,
well lit.
less crazy.
And if that's not good enough, guess who else is here?
Oh, hey, look, the priest is moving in.
Surprise!
I'm starting to feel more and more like home.
I need to get out of here.
At least it's not one of those big hospitals. Look how nice and cozy this place is.
Yes, with the locks on the windows and the guards at the door. It's so comfortable.
Oh, Angie, do you think you could help me with something?
Piper, I don't think I can help you in the way that you need help.
Or with what I need help with either, I guess.
I'm just trying to help Anthony.
Well, you're doing a bang-up job.
Gee, it's almost like you can't really help anyone at all. Huh. It is just like the good old times. Useless.
Oh, Mrs. Agrofos.
Oh, it's you, Father Smothers.
Father Snuggles. I'm Father. You know what? It's just Anglicus.
Oh, I do not have
And
time
Snuggles
for your
goes to
identity
me.
crisis.
More like a crisis of faith. But, no, of course. You're here to see Piper. She's right in there.
Do not presume why I am where I am. If I
God,
want to
I
see my
love that.
daughter, I am well aware of where she is.
This is a great
Mr.
scene.
Agrofos, are you okay?
I am fine. And even if I weren't, I would not turn to a papist for help, especially not a fallen one.
Mr. Agrofos, what you and your family have gone through is incredibly difficult, but Piper will get better. And there are lots of people here who love and support you and Apollina, very much so. Okay, maybe just Apollina, but we care for her in such a way that we care for the people that she cares about, including you.
Oh, well, isn't that sweet, Father? But tell me this. If you all love each other so very much, why isn't anybody here to visit my daughter? Or that funny-in-the-head friend of yours? Why are you all alone?
Wow.
They're exploring other avenues to help Anthony.
Oh, and you're not?
I'm here to bring comfort. We all help in our own way.
Oh, really? So they're all out trying to help, and you're here doing nothing?
I'm not.
Oh, I wouldn't expect anything less from someone of your ilk. You know, Father, perhaps someday you will be able to help
We almost
someone.
brought the camera.
But right now, I have a doctor to see about my daughter.
It's like they were on a seesaw. Everybody's like, wait!
And this is the heist note.
Oh my gosh, it was so cute in this scene.
It's weird being here without Hunter.
We're here to support Anglicus in his loneliness. That's what friends are for.
Support Anglicus
Thanks, Dion.
loneliness.
And your brother's here because...
Because maybe if Anglicus gets a new friend, he won't feel like he has to go to the movies with us all the time.
So, now that you've heard my ring, any requests?
Maybe later.
Oh, okay, well, how about I make y'all some balloon animals, huh? That'd be fun, right?
You know, you really don't have to do this. You can sit down. You don't have to entertain me.
Yes, he does, Anglicus. That's why he's here, to entertain you. So you don't feel so alone.
That's really not nice, Ted. Your brother's not just some wind-up toy.
I don't mind. It's either this or I'm at one of Teddy's shops fixing cars. This is less dirty.
So, Angie, have you heard anything on Anthony? Hunter's been very quiet on the whole thing.
Actually,
do we have to talk about Anthony? He's fine, I'm sure, right? He's in a hospital being taken care of. We have to focus on one another and help each other through this difficult time. I'm helping Dennis, I hope. And Rupert, maybe you can help Anglicus.
Ted, I barely know your brother.
I mean, your roommate is locked away and your love interest is in rehab. And you're just so alone. And my brother, he's alone too. And I thought maybe you could both be alone together.
I'm not that alone, Teddy. I've got you, and I've got all my balloon animals, and my songs, and all the
My songs.
See, Anglicus, he's so alone. Maybe you can help him too.
That's very nice of you to try and help me, Ted.
Say, Dennis, aren't we late for that thing?
What thing?
That thing? You were very excited about that thing?
It doesn't sound like me.
It was
Yes,
so
it
good.
does. You couldn't stop talking about the thing.
Oh, wait, are you talking about the sounding party in Brooklyn?
Yeah, that's it, exactly. Let's get going.
Ooh, sounds like fun. Come on, Angel, let's go.
It's Anglicus.
That's too complicated. Can I just call you Angel?
Stop that! I mean,
Stop that.
calm down.
How dare you?
This is an invite-only event, and only me and Dennis were invited. So we better get going right now. You guys just stay here and become the very best of friends, okay?
I wanted to go to the sounding party.
Yeah, you really shouldn't force it.
Come on, Dennis. Let's go to the sounding party.
Oh boy, I'm out of here. Later, Father. Later, Ted's brother.
Later,
You have the very best of nights. Dennis.
My brother thinks he's so slick, but I bet he doesn't even know what goes on at a sounding party.
I don't even want to imagine.
I can show you. I got my balloons in my pocket. I can make a model here.
Don't bother.
I cannot believe that you brought me to this place again. How many nights in a row must we spend with these jackanapes?
Mama, I don't think
These
you're using
what?
that term correctly.
Jackanapes.
But I must spend my time here because this is where I spend my time. And I have to spend it here until I decide to spend my time elsewhere.
We're drinking cups of vodka.
Holly's drinking champagne.
I was thinking that maybe tomorrow we should go visit your sister. What say you? Oh, Mama, why would we want to spend any time on that individual? You know, you're beginning to pester me. Oh, I swear sometimes, Mama, you are just the living end. Oh, Marvin, what are you doing here?
It's Milton. My name, it's Milton. And you asked me out yesterday.
I did?
Yes.
I did. I did.
Yes. Yes, I'm Milton.
Yes, you said that. I'm sorry, dear, but I'm just not interested.
But
no touching.
Why aren't you interested anymore?
Yeah, I've changed my mind, and I'm sorry, but
We'll have to do a show on this, Ryan.
I'm not interested in this. You're just too fat for me, and I don't want you to eclipse me because I'm a star.
So mean.
You're a mean lady, and I'm sorry for letting you beg me. I can't wait
Favorite line of the whole show.
He's such an amazing speaker. Even I had something.
You must be pretty incredible when you gush about him.
Gosh.
Just look at him in the back.
With my clothes on.
I'm gonna break that glass.
Jeez. Tell me about it.
Is this 1990?
Jeez.
Queer as bears.
Enough.
I'm going to get him out. I'll break him out if I must.
Can't do that. That would only make him a bigger felon.
My brother
This
is
is a
not a felon.
house party.
You don't actually believe he's a murderer, do you?
Well, I certainly do not.
Everybody's just making out with his work.
Oh my lord.
Sounds like a good time to me.
Like, literally.
You seem really distracted these past few weeks. Not your usual perky self.
Can't say.
Come on, tell me. You know everything about me. Share with me. We're friends.
Everything?
Please. You're like 100 years older than me.
Or 20.
Rude.
Or 20.
Anyway, there's no way you could give me advice about men.
Kid, you're right there. I can't possibly give you any advice about men. I'm still trying to figure that out for myself.
We can tell him.
We all are.
You know, you can't let your trouble with men get your spirit down. Otherwise, no man's gonna want you. Plus, it is hard to get hard when you're down in the dumps.
Like Hunter.
Like Hunter.
I can hear you two. Chas, I am so sorry for ever holding you back.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Father Anglicus.
Oh, that was a Nakia live.
Who's this awesome MC?
That's my first official appearance. Yeah, really.
That is, yeah.
I know you all came out to hear me speak tonight, and for that I'm very appreciative. I actually have an announcement to make. Tonight will be my last night at the Church of Money Shots. The purpose of the church is to find yourself, and I no longer know who that is, so I'm just not suited to help you guys anymore. So, I bid you farewell.
Wait, what? Where are you taking your dress off?
It's a caftan.
Sure it is. Dress.
It's a caftan.
This is why we come here,
It's a
so our
movie,
lives
Mommy.
feel better by comparison.
Oh, Apollina, that is so mean. Can't you see that man was hurting?
What are you looking at on your phone?
And here's a special cameo by Reverend Yolanda.
Love it.
Catalan directed that music video.
See?
Such a great video. I love Catalan. He's amazing. I know I don't say it enough. I'm gonna say it again. Is that your real snoring?
Yes.
Did you really fall asleep with Barbara?
She just puts me at ease.
Carla? Am I dead?
Oh, you're dreaming, Father. And you dreamed me up again. I presume to tell you how stupid you are being.
I'm being more true to myself. I know that somewhere someone needs me. Somewhere someone needs me.
Somewhere out there.
He said so, and I believe him.
You're a fool, Father. A fool.
I don't want to be alone, Carla.
You will be.
Well, you're doing a fine job of it then.
She's like smacking me around. It's okay.
And he's a tiny little man in this big gaping room, all alone.
Wow.
All alone, pretending he's beside me. All alone, I
I
won't
walk with him till morning.
without
Without
him.
him.
My life will go on burning.
I notice how the credits have no music. It's a really sad and poignant.
Bummer.
Did you forget about that, Nakia?
No, I was told not to put music there.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Because I knew in about 2 years we'd want to sing along to it on my own.
Gotta get what you
So-
want. Gotta get
All
what you
alone.
Totally. Y'all, another
Oh,
jam-packed
no.
episode. It was full of laughter and the beautiful speech, oh my gosh, from Tim Walsh. Great job. Just, we were talking at the beginning of the show about WandaVision and their not expose, but kind of like what's the word I'm looking for, Josh, on grief this week, like the way that they kind of
Exploration of grief, yeah.
The way they kind of framed it all this week was so great. But this episode does such a good job of that as well, because it shows what both sides are like. I just love it so much. Josh, let's talk about this question, obviously, that leads right into this question this week, which is, what's your comfort show that helps you cope with loss? Stuart, of course, blurted out at the beginning, WandaVision. I wouldn't call that a comfort show yet, but I definitely know I'm going to be rewatching it. So what other, Stuart, what's another comfort show that helps you cope with loss?
Gravity Falls.
Oh, great answer. Great answer. Josh, what about some answers from the audience? The Fisher King. Wow. Okay. It's been a minute, but that would fit. That would fit. What else?
That's our only comment. So
wow, y'all.
It's too sad. I had to go and ask a really sad question.
I guess everybody went to bed.
What about you, Ashley? Do you have a favorite?
I do. My go-to show whenever I'm feeling like the funk is Friends. I know there's a lot. Josh has a lot of thoughts about this, but that's just how I feel. Josh and I have had conversations of how problematic Friends is, but it's just like, it feels like a warm hug. Phoebe Buffet is like my favorite. Everything. So.
Well, I would have to say, for me, if we're talking specifically about loss, and it might seem strange, but Dexter, that show, it really, there's a lot of that. And then there's also, since we're talking about Michael C. Hall, there's also
6 Feet Under.
Which is just amazing. Oh, Bob's, yes.
Totally agree, Kat.
Wait, are we talking about TV shows that we go to when we've lost something in life, or shows that deal with death?
Something you would go to specifically to deal with loss.
Yeah, Friends.
Okay.
I need a distraction. I need a distraction in a different world.
Gotcha. Well,
6 Feet Under.
Distraction. We are going to take a look at the trailer for next week's show to see what we're in for.
You know, the first movie I ever cried at was a Christmas movie.
A Christmas Story?
No, Die Hard.
I wouldn't expect you to understand, but I would expect you to be a friend if that's really what you were.
Friendship isn't blind support.
You petulant little child.
A banquet
I'll say anything for the right price.
fit for a king.
Could you just imagine what I could think of to do to you?
When we were done, he said, now comes the fun where we waste all these treason as fools.
I found her.
Here is my knife. I'll let you take the life of the one that you think is the worst. And so I turned
Well, that's it, y'all. This has been a great show. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's say goodbye to our guests, Ashley, Monique, Menard. Always great to see you. You are such a joy to work with. We love you so much. Stuart Kiczek, always adorable, fun.
Read that wrong.
And then, of course, Joshua R. Pangborn, our co-host and the creator of Skeleton Crew. Don't forget that you can help us, by making a donation at the Venmo below, or the PayPal or the Cash App. We're here every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern and 7 p.m. Central. And for those of you who are watching, tonight is the season premiere of The Voice for season 20. This year we're celebrating 10 years of The Voice. It's been 10 years. In fact, Wednesday will be 10 years that I flew to LA for the first time.
Wow.
Actually began my journey on The Voice. And so I'll be hosting a Twitter space tonight around 10:30 my time, that's Central Time, as soon as the West Coast feed is over. So head on over there if you want to listen to a conversation or talk about The Voice. It's like I said, airing tonight and tomorrow and until it's done. So thank you so much for being here, and we will see everybody next week. Bye-bye. All things from the SideKick Productions universe. And I thought I was going to forget all my lines. Because it's a body positive show.
I read for the role of Hunter, and
And that's the tea.